guys, today's Sunday. We are out for another video. Welcome to all my villagers and welcome to all the new villagers that subscribe. We love you here. We appreciate you and we tell God thank you for your life and for your family. We are just grateful that you are here in our village enjoying the moment. So we say welcome to our village. So today I'm gonna be making seafood boil. Today is Sunday and I'm gonna be making seafood boil. As you all know, I post new content by God's grace every Sunday. So this is what we're gonna be eating today. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day, and as we all know, my fiance is in Africa. So I'll be celebrating Valentine's at work, and I work tomorrow, so it's not a public holiday. I'll be at work. So today I decided to make this for my family. So this is the potato. I got the lower ones. I think I got the wrong one because, you know, I got it at Walmart. This one is like green and stuff, but it is what it is. It's already here. And we have some sausages. This is smoked sausages. Sorry, my phone call would not behave. Ugh. This is smoked sausages, and this is the one that I got. I got a Johnsonville smoked sausages. So I got this one, but I think 2 would be too much, so I just put 1 on there. I don't know. We'll see later. And then I got some jumbo shrimp, raw jumbo shrimp, and I got some lobster. I got some mussels. This is what 2 bags of mussels look like. And this is just a bag of shrimp, a jumbo shrimp. The meatball is not seafood. It's a little, you know, extra. I just want to throw in there. I got some corn, of course. It's not seafood. I got some corn and I got some crab. For some reason, crab has like been scarce in Fargo. Just these 2 crab is $32. I went to Walmart, we didn't have crabs. In Walmart, the whole Walmart there was no crab except for the imitation crab meat. So I had to go to Homebackers where I got these 2 for $32. So this is what we're gonna be eating. We might eat it with rice, and I'm planning to make some cornbread because my mom loves cornbread. Oh, I forgot. And we're going to be doing it with some egg, some boiled egg. The egg is not cooked, like I said. So it's in the fridge. But this is what we're going to be eating today on the channel. Welcome to our new villagers. A lot of people just subscribe to to our village. And I'm very, very grateful. Like I said earlier, I'm very, very grateful. I appreciate the love. Thank you.
And then I put it on here to dry, because I don't like it, you know, too wet and stuff. I'm just going to my mustard. I'm using 1 hand, guys. Just going to get it in there. Watching this, if you come across this video, please, I'm asking everyone who come across this video to please subscribe to our village, subscribe to our channel, and like it.
And guys, I have questions for all my African out there. In America, they call this mussels, but how do you call this in your language in Africa, like from Africa, or if you are from Jamaica or the Caribbean, like how do you guys call this? In Liberia, we call this double. In Liberia, we call this double. It looks like the clams is more like double, but if you take this out, it look like what we call double in Liberia. So comment below, how do you call this in your language or in your country? How do you call it in your country?
Shrimp is frozen. I just put the shrimp in the crab. This crab is already cooked.
How to cook. The corn gonna be boiled, the potatoes will be boiled, the lobster will be boiled. The sausages we're gonna bake, the mussels gonna be it's gonna be baked because it's already cooked. So the lobster, the corn, the potatoes gonna be boiled, and then the shrimp, the meatball, and the sausage is gonna be baked. That's how. So guys, we're gonna start preparing the seafood boil today. As you can see, this is all the seafood boil. My pot is right here. I'm gonna put the corn in the pot. The corn. Turn the camera. The potatoes go in the pot. Corn. I'm recording. Sorry. The lobster, corn, and potatoes gonna boil first before I put the other stuff because all these are pre-cooked. The shrimp is raw, but shrimp do not take a lot of time. So this is what the pot look like. This is what it look like for now. And we're gonna put some water and then we season it. I'm gonna add some water in there, seafood bouillon, and as we all know, Africans put season in the food until the ancestor says it's okay. We don't do measurements, we just put season in it. So I'm gonna go with this one. And then another spoon. So I'm gonna use my seasoning oil. So I got that in there, seasoning oil. Oh, I'm gonna let this open. It's not open yet. I'm gonna get some accent in there. That's my accent. After the accent, I'm gonna get some nature seasoning in there. And this is just for it to boil to have some flavor. Obviously, we're gonna make some sauce. So I just add, and if you're African, you will know about this jumbo. And I'm just gonna use a single jumbo cube. We're gonna cover it and let it boil. And put these aside. Oh, I forgot one more thing. The egg. The egg needs to cook. So let's put the egg in there too. Eggs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 eggs. Yeah, let's just do 10 eggs. So 10 eggs. And we need a little bit more. Put water in there. You can see. Then we cover it and let it cook. And I'm just gonna move this aside. The egg is empty. And now we're gonna start to cut our. We have yellow pepper. We have some onions. That's what we're gonna use. That's how I make sauce, or that's how I want to make it. So please don't grill me if I'm not making my sauce your way, because this is how I like to make mine when I'm making seafood pork. So don't grill me. In Africa, in Liberia, we call it gravy. So that's what I'm gonna make. I don't want to make the, you know, traditional seafood pork sauce. So. I sell them, so if you like it, I'm gonna put my today's look on at the end of the video. So if you like this dress, let me know and we can talk about the price. Okay, not this particular dress, but I got dresses like this I sell. So oh, this is a bad pepper. So I'm gonna cut it. So guys, I have some questions about the house video. I have some questions and I have some concern and stuff, like comments and stuff that people was posting under that video. So I'm gonna be answering. I'm gonna be answering some questions, and then yeah, and addressing some concern that people have. So when I get done cutting this, I will get to it. In fact, hold on, let me pause the video. So I got some comments and concern and all of that. So the first person, I want to send a shout out to Julie B, for she just shared half of her story that she went through. She went through the same experience like I went through, and she said, "Thanks for sharing. My story is similar, except it was my childhood girlfriend whom I trusted a lot. My husband had been going since 2016, and now I finally have a house." So this is Julie coming. Congratulations, Julie, on your house. And like I said, it's bad. You know, it's very bad, like the way we are treated back home. We that are here, people think that we make money. You know, people think that we make money, but it's not really the case. So I met my girl. I met my girl say, you were the cause of your problem, your own problem. You were focused on man more than your project. So I think I replied to Ahmed. Yes, I replied to Ahmed, and we had a conversation. It's on there. You can check out the comment between Ahmed and I. We had a conversation. You know, if you are on like places like YouTube and stuff, you expect comment like this, but then at the same time, it's just left for you as the person to know how to address such a comment. So for me, with my level of maturity and know what I signed up for being on YouTube, I decided to reply to Ahmed. So I told Ahmed, and he said I was, you know, focused on man more than a problem. And when I asked him what he meant, I think I asked him what he meant by that, and he goes, oh, you know, because I send the money, that was my part 1 video, I think. I send the money to my boyfriend at the time. The light is making my face so bright. I sent the money to my boyfriend at the time, so that's why he meant, but I was focused on man more than the problem. So, you know, in this video, I would say it wasn't a focus that was on man. It was focus that was on someone I could trust. So, like I said in my part 1 video, I had sent, my mom was in Liberia at the time. I sent her the money, and she herself was disappointed twice. And my mom was still in the country, and she was disappointed twice because the guys that people recommended her to, you know, they put a lot of sin in the foundation. Now, if you're in a relationship and you can't trust that person, then it's no need of you being in a relationship. And I'm very glad that I was able to know before I, you know, move further with that relationship. If I hadn't sent that money to that guy that ate my money, I said he had a story, he went to Nigeria, he went this place, he went that place. If I didn't send my money to him, I would have, you know, look at him as a good person because I knew him all my life. He was not a stranger. I know him all my life. All my family, like from my mom's side of the family, know him because we all grew up on Carey Street. So I know him all my life. It wasn't somebody that I didn't know. So if I wasn't going to send my money to him for him to eat it, I would have gone ahead and married him, and things would have probably gotten worse. So I thank God that was another experience for me. I thank God that I sent him that money and he did what he did, and the relationship broke off before it could even go deeper and deeper into marriage. So that's my response to Ahmed's comment. So let's see who else. Okay, let's see another comment that we're gonna look at. Mandy Keita. Mandy Keita said, I was really moved by your story. At one point, I thought you was going to break down and cry, but you seem like a strong woman. Thank you for sharing. Mandy Keita, I appreciate it. You're one of the person when I put video, you comment on it, and I really appreciate it, and I thank you for subscribing as well. Rachel Bridge said, hey Faith, thank you so much for sharing your experience / story. Just want to say that your video was very informative and reliable in so many ways. I know a couple of people that are also victims of the similar story. Look forward to watching more of your content. Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Evita comment and said, I'm reading comments from part 1 of the video. Evita comment and said, so sad you went through that. I'm glad you didn't give up on Liberia after your bad experiences. My advice is check and double check. Having 24 person checking and reporting to you on the very same thing. Make WhatsApp and Messenger video calls regularly and mark your materials with numbers, signs, letters, and requests for the used bag at the end of the day and compare to the initial bags given. And I appreciate Evita for this. Like I said, I was young. This is my part 1 video. I was young and I didn't have that experience at the time, but I appreciate her for this, which is good because when I gave the guy the money, I gave him the money, he just gave me the estimate and we gave him partial payment. He bought his own material. So whether the material was good or bad, or it was used material, was new material, I don't know. Honestly, I'll keep looking because the light is making my face look somehow. But anyway, yeah, so what I was used, you know, I don't know what he did. So it might be used materials that he bought, or it might be new material that he bought. But because, you know, my focus was getting the house done, and I didn't have the experience that I have now. I just put money in his hands and let him do his thing. So thank you for the advice. Moving forward, I'm not going to give any bidder my money to buy me material. I'm going to buy my own material. I'm just going to pay you for workmanship. Angeline said, thank you so much for this beautiful content. It is so sad people can be deceitful and heartless, but you have to be strong and move on as you have done. I'm also building in Liberia, which I have been sharing on my channel to make people understand these things. Thank you. Subscribe to Angeline's channel. She's on there on my first video, the part 1. I can't get her last name on here, but her name is Angeline. Subscribe to her channel. Let's support each other as Liberians. Thank you, says. I watched some of your video. Thank you. I might say this name wrong. Odessos Abuyi. Sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. He said, your story is pitiful and educative. I'm trying to start similar thing with my younger brother. But just to start the fixing of the blocks, they went on putting more sand in the mixture like they did to me, then cement. To avoid everything, I stopped until I'm able to get there one day. No one is trusted these days, as you said. Exactly. Thanks for your comment. And thanks for just subscribing. For all those that subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mercy and Grace and Mercy said to build house in Liberia, you have to be on the ground for at least 3 months to see the house rise to roof level and then leave. That's what I plan on doing. Thank you, sis. Sarah said, wow, I'm so sorry for what you went through. Thanks, Sarah. I appreciate it. Patricia Koyon said, I really enjoy watching your videos, Fit. Thank you, sis. King Jerry comment said, I'm really sorry about your experience. Myself trying to build my house and it really true. You can't trust people in Liberia. So yeah, that's what it is. We're going to be reading comments and at the same time we're going to be cooking, getting stuff done. So that's what we're going to do for today's video. I got my stuff in here. Cut it. Yeah, so like I was saying, you know, I spoke to Jerry and Jerry was like, oh, he was focused on me. We had a long conversation, like a decent conversation, because he was his point he was making was I supposed to be in Liberia, you know, in Liberia, or my man supposed to be on ground, you know, on the site and stuff like that, or I'm supposed to be there every. No, he didn't even say my man. He said, I'm supposed to go every 3 months, but I told him I'm not, you know, rich in America. I don't have money sitting somewhere. Going is not the thing because you can work 2, you know, paycheck or 1 paycheck depending on where you work and buy your ticket. But my thing is, if I'm leaving to go to Liberia in a year, I'm going three times in a year or 2 times in a year. Where am I going to leave my kids? My kids got to go to school. My mom is here, yeah. And if I leave, who's going to pay my bills? I'm building a house in Liberia, but I don't want to lose my apartment in America. So how my bills going to get paid? You know, I'm the only one here for now. My man is in Liberia, so how my stuff going to get done? So, you know, I couldn't. My stuff, I'm done blending this. I'm going to put this aside. That's garbage. I'm going to put that aside and then I'm just going to continue chit-chatting with the video. So let's see. Okay. So yeah, you know, and that's just what it is. Charlene Freeman said, wow, I'm so sorry about your story. You are a very strong woman. And then Alicia's Gay said, with this habit of others, people up there find it very difficult to trust others around here. Anyway, thanks for getting the experience at least. But however, it's there there are still good people around. Thanks, Aloysius. Luis Kolu said, Cholu, sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Please provide us with information about your bidder. So unfortunately, I can't provide her with information of my bidder because I don't want her to go through what I went through. So yeah, I couldn't. So I'll just give a little bit. Next Sunday, I'll put another video up of that project. My bidder contacted me on Facebook after making Sarah's video because literally I told him I was going to make a video which was supposed to be Facebook live video expressing myself, telling the world what he did to me. I contacted him because he used to me saying it and not doing it. And honestly, I could get him arrested. I have like family members that is in the police. I have family members that work with the vice president. I have all means to get this dude arrested. You understand? And I have not just to arrest him because of power. I have proof. I have text messages. I have receipts that he gave me that he literally took my money. So we're not arresting him because my family is in, you know, the military or police or whatever. So I have, you know, I could arrest him if I choose to. But sometimes you look at people's condition in the country, you try to, you know, forgive them and or you try to just let them be. So I have threatened him arrest. I have did everything. Like he literally pushed me to my limits. The last one was because I was supposed to go by Liberia soon. And the plan was for the house to be at least livable before I get there. Not completely finished, but at least I can live in it when I get there. Which he knew about it. And he just wasted our time. We gave him was like, okay, you know what? We're just gonna pay him off. We're gonna pay him off the balance money we got for him. We're gonna pay him off and see if that will make a difference. Because me and my man was assuming that when we gave him the money, he would use it, he would eat it, which is, you know, what he was doing. So I was like, maybe if he got, now that he used that money, if we pay him, he would just use the amount we gave him to just finish the house, the rest of the house. Which he didn't. He went MIA. So he contacted me in a few days. He contacted me earlier and he was talking about, or before he was on the land, he contacted me, he was talking about roofing, but we just paid him off. We wanted him to just get done with our project and be done with him. And he was convincing me about roofing. I told him, no, I'm going to talk to Ernest about it. And then he contacted me this few days, I think it was Wednesday last week. And no, yeah, last week or week before last on Facebook. And he told me that, oh, that's how you decided to treat me. That's how you decided to treat me. In fact, I was nice to you. I did this for you. I did that for you. Mind you, he didn't do a damn thing for me. Apart from building my house. That's it. I was the one that would sending him credit, sending him food when he on the land. I would send with him. And I wouldn't even let my man know that, you know, I was doing this stuff for him. So he was like, oh, you know, I was the one that encouraged you after you got so many heartbreaks. I was the one that encouraged you to go on with the project, and this is how you treated me. You putting my name out there on the internet, and this and that and that. Then the dude, after I expressed myself to him, the dude gonna tell me that he was in the interior getting wood for my house to roof my house. Mind you, him and I didn't discuss about roofing. He told me about it. I told him I was discussing with Honest because I know in my head that I couldn't trust him again. He told me he went in the interior to collect wood and stuff for my house. So that how tricky they could get, you know. So, and I told him, I was like, look at my YouTube video. See how many people watched that video. So just imagine if I was giving you good reviews. A lot of people, or a lot more people would have contacted you. And you're going to get more contract. If I was giving you good reviews on YouTube, you are going to get more contracts. You eat $700, you eat $800. What is it compared to how much customers you will get? You know what I mean? How much customer you will get, how much money you will gain. But our Liberian people, that's the mentality. Our Liberian people do not think about the future. They think about their bellies, the belly. Liberian people say belly. They don't think about the future. They just think for now and now and now. They don't think, okay, if I do good, I might get a reward. You know, they don't think about that. They just think about now, I'm going to just eat it now because it's there. The money is on here. I'm going to eat it. I'm going to misuse it. I'm not going to do what I'm supposed to do. And that's it. You know. But what I'm thinking is, if people giving the money, he use it. And then another person paying for another project, then he use it and carry up a little bit. Another person paying and carry up a little bit. That's how I think. So, graceful woman Yeshua said, more information to why I do not trust people. Sadly, especially Liberians. I plan to build a house in Liberia, but I don't know. Thanks, Gracie. RB girl said, thanks for sharing. Eric Boswell said, but it's the same way here in the state. Never gave anyone money to do a job you can see or sight unseen. That's true. I was dumb. I'm sorry you had experience with your own people. That's Eric. Jake Roman said you was unfortunate and sorry for that experience. However, you always put your project in your boyfriend's hands, especially if the person doesn't have project management experience. Hopefully it worked out this time. So he said that yes, at the time I put that in the first person hand, he wasn't a bidder. Like I was saying, he wasn't a bidder. He was just somebody that I trusted that was going to give the money to the bidder. And one thing, I think we went about talking about it a little bit. And then I told him, like, he said he'd rather give the money directly to the bidder of the company. But this person he have a company, like he claimed. He have a company. I've seen a lot of live video that he was building houses on Facebook. But one thing I would tell you, like I told him, to not put your money in a bidder hand. If you don't have nobody in Liberia you can trust, wait till you get there. Don't put your direct cash in a bidder hand. Because the money I sent, with my man money, we added it up, we gave it to him. He gave it to him. He gave us a receipt, and this is what we're going through. So it's like, it's, you know, no win. No win. It just the individual. It's just the individual. So the person that is building, if they have honesty, they have the fear of God, they have customer service, you know, they love what they do, not just in it for the name, but they actually love what they do. So that's the only way you can be safe. Let's check on the stuff we're cooking so we don't burn the food. It's boiling, as we can see. It's boiling, it's boiling, it's boiling. It's boiling right now, so. Yeah, just don't do that. Don't think about doing it. I went through it, I understand it, and it's like, it's a lot of things that I've learned through this project, but like I said on the other video, I have a lot of, by the grace of God, my man and myself have a lot of land in Liberia that we're trying to develop. So this is our first project, and I bet you the second one we might not have a negative video. The second one we might have a positive video, because now stuff that I know now, I won't repeat that. It will not be repeated building my second house. So. We forgot one of the potatoes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna put the crab to get some flavor, because the water is full of flavor. So let's put the crab in there. Crab needs to get some flavor. Ooh, how did I forgot all these potatoes? Tell her that he hasn't been on ground, and he wasn't on ground. This sausage is huge, He wasn't on ground, and he will leave them there to do the work, and he won't feed them. And she will go there after paying him feeding money all, because it's all included in the, you know, the estimate. She will go there and make food, because the land was on her father, in front of her father's house, so she had access to kitchen and stuff. She'll go there and make food and stuff. And for her, because she had been in Liberia and she know, so she was going there every day. She was going there every day. The reason why we have a lot of screwed up, because my man work at a bank. That's one. Two, the bank, you go in the morning. You know the time you're going in the morning, but you don't know the time you're coming out. That's just how it is. And you know, you can't just talk to people anyhow or ask for leave or stuff just to go see land or see property in Liberia, because it don't work that way. The job is like very competitive. There's no job in Liberia, so if you get a good job, you do everything to maintain it. But mind you, my man will go there Saturday. The Saturdays that he will go there, he won't be there. The bidder won't be there. He go there every Saturday. Most of the Saturdays that he will go there, the bidder won't be there. He will ask the neighbor. Most of the reports we got was from the neighbor. The neighbors would tell us that, oh, he haven't been here for 3 days. He haven't been here for 2 days. He haven't been here for 1 day. So what we did was, my man found, he got this boy, he called his brother. And he would drive there every day. Even when it was building the place, he would go there and he would sit down on the land and he would watch them build and stuff. But he's not a builder, he was just like supervising the land. So he will go there and check it out. And sometimes when he go there, they won't be there. And the neighbors will tell him the same thing, that, oh, he wasn't there for days. So if you are on vacation and, you know, you save your money, you go there. That way you can go there every day. You can sit there, literally. Because if you're on vacation, you won't have to work. So you have, AJ move on dog. You have chance to just go on the land every day and monitor things that is going on. So but today we are eating seafood for Valentine's Day. Yay! We are eating seafood for Valentine's Day. We're eating seafood for Valentine's Day. So we're gonna make cornbread, Liberian way. Cornbread. We're gonna make cornbread my way. This is how I make my cornbread. Eggs. I know I spent my hands too much because we eat with our hands. It literally clean. Clean hands. We sit down and eat with our hands, okay? We African.
believe in God, well, capital G, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Son is Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit. That's the God I believe in, okay? So if I put an S to it, then I'm talking about the ancestors, you know, just as a joke. Time to. Good thing I didn't put the other milk there, because now it's like too watery. Guys, my cornbread is watery. How do you think I can fix it? How do you think I can fix this problem? Comment below. How do you think I can fix this problem? When your cornbread is watery and you don't have a lot of pie, because I only have like 2 packs. Let me see. If I have more. No, I think I have more.
Yeah, guys, do you know what's this? How do you call this in your country? How do you call this in your country? How do you call it in your country? In my country, we call it potter. You see? That's how we call it, potter. And it's so good. Pregnant women eat it, and people eat it that you crave for it if your iron is low. That's what I heard. Not sure, but that's what I heard. For me, I eat it because I just love it. Like I said, I will use butter, but I don't have butter, so I'm gonna use oil. And don't tell me don't come on my video to tell me I'm eating seafood, lobster and stuff, and I don't have butter to my house. I went to the store thinking I have butter at home. In my house, if you see a butter container sitting down, and just make sure you look, because it's not butter. Most likely it might be butter if you have butter, but it'll be like some kind of soup because we use our container to store food. So that's what happened. And it's so cold in Fargo today. I'm not going back outside for nothing. My oven is heated to 300. Oven is heated. The shrimp and the meat, and I'm gonna take the other shrimp and put it in there. So this is what it looks like right now. This is what it looks like. It's a lot out. I can't get into it. I cannot get into it. So this is what we do. We cover the part. We grab 2 dish rags. Pick up the pot like that and shake. Just shake. 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 Keep shaking. Shake. Ah, that was hard. You'll make a mess on your floor, but yeah. Try again. Try again. Whew. Okay. So, still no luck. But this is it. Guys, we're gonna take some of the stuff out. So let's start with the crab. Take the crab out. Crab is cooked, take it out. Take the lobster out. Put the shrimp back. The shrimp is not hard to cook. Take your corn out. Corn cooked. Just continue taking it out. I'll post the video halfway done. So guys, we're about to make the sauce. I'm gonna put some oil in the pot. Put some oil in the pot and we're gonna make the sauce. So we're just gonna wait till the oil is hot. Once the oil is hot, then we're gonna start from there. This is what the pan look like. It's like so full. It's a lot. It's so good. How do you eat your shrimp? Do you think it's weird that I eat my shrimp with ranch dressing? I like shrimp with ranch dressing. I just dip it in the ranch and I eat it. I like everything with ranch dressing. It's so good. Remember this? The onions, the bell pepper will blend. It's going in here. It's going in this pot. Cooking in there, cooking in there, cooking in there. So we're gonna let that cook. Can you see in the pot? And I'm using the bigger pot for the little sauce. We're gonna let that cook. I have some water here that I took away from the meat, the shrimp and thing that I bought. I'm gonna put it in there later. Put the season in it now.
Andrew's not going to eat that meat.
Slap your mama. Slap your mama season.
Slap your mama season? What is that?
And I'm putting some paprika.
What's paprika? What's paprika? Oh, come on. SJ! What?
This is my sauce.
This is my
seafood.
job.
So why are you not having extra?
Sorry.
And then some chili powder.
Put it right there.
Some paprika, but not cayenne pepper. Put some paprika in that joint. Some garlic powder.
No, let's go.
Some chili powder, a little bit of chili powder. And you stir them together. I don't know if you can see it. stirred in. Let it cook. Not eating. I just check on the cornbread. The cornbread looks so good. And we're gonna. So guys, this is what it looked like. The seafood board. This is what it looks like. It looks good. Look good. Look good. Look good. And this is our cornbread. I think the cornbread is ready. I'm just making a dipping sauce with pepper. Like you see, I put like hot pepper in it because my mom likes pepper. So I left some, remaining of the sauce so she can have something hot when she's eating her seafood boil. And I have pina colada drinks. That's what we're gonna be drinking. Cocktail. Virgin pina colada cocktail. Thank you.